Are you thinking about divorce? If so, I've got some information for you. I had made a list of 5 of the biggest mistakes I see people make that have cost them thousands, if not even custody of their children. Mistakes that could have been avoided had they just had a little bit of information. I'm Bianca. I am a certified matrimonial trial attorney. I have been practicing for 21 years, and I've helped thousands of people over that time frame with divorce and family law issues. At this point in my practice, I feel like I enjoy the teaching aspect of the law a lot more than just practicing. In fact, it's always been part of my practice that when I take on a client, especially when they have multiple children, they're just getting a divorce, and I can foresee that they will have possible issues going down the line, I potentially could be in these clients' life for 10, 15 years sometimes. I try to educate my clients so that they don't need me down the line, or if they do, they only need me briefly for the more complex issues. I teach them how to handle themselves as a pro se, self-represented litigant. Lately, I've got to thinking that maybe I'll start this whole YouTube channel thing in order to help people out there learn how to represent themselves, not just small little 5-tip blips here and there, because I don't think that it covers things enough. I've been thinking about doing a masterclass on legal writing, how to prepare motions, family law 101. So that people from all over can use it. By helping people represent themselves, it gives them, one, an esteem so that they don't feel as helpless and reliant upon an attorney. Never liked the fact that you have to be reliant on an attorney in order to feel like you can help yourself in court. Honestly, I've been a litigant myself. I don't like that feeling. You don't have money, you really can't afford great representation. Teaching my clients is a gift back to them so that, like I said, they can handle themselves, at least the big parts, so that they're not spending an arm and a leg just trying to correct what somebody else is doing wrong. I always recommend hiring an attorney to, one, review your agreements and everything, which I'll go through in my little 5 mistakes not to make. I started this channel, I'm gonna name it Breaking Up with Bianca for obvious reasons. I'm gonna try to cover every topic from literally A to Z. I am going to start with just a quick video or just a quick little 5-step lesson, 5 mistakes not to make. But I've put together a small list of things that I see done regularly that I wish somebody had told my clients before they come in. Sometimes these mistakes cost them more money to undo than it would have been just starting from a clean slate. If you're thinking about divorce, get out your pen and paper, because I'm gonna run through a list of 5 of the most frequently made mistakes by clients that come into my office all the time, mistakes that could have been avoided had they had a little bit of information. So, mistake 1, oversharing on social media. I can't tell you how many times my clients come in and there's a motion filed against them. And in it are exhibits. And when I'm leafing through, I can't believe it because I tell them over and over again, stop sharing on social media. Get off of social media. People overshare on social media. They overshare with their friends, their family, even their spouses when tensions are high, which is never a good thing. They might think that they're just venting, but guess what? Their ex is over there taking screenshots of everything, and it winds up in a motion filed against you. Whatever you text, email, post, whatever, it can and will be used against you, believe me. Keep your communication to a minimum. Keep it professional, courteous, and limited. Number 2, the second mistake I see made all the time is moving out too early. you want to get away from that person as quick as possible. It's really always an uncomfortable situation, living with someone that you're divorcing. Don't go packing your bags without an exit strategy that you come up with at least an attorney. At least consult with the attorney. It can hurt you in two ways. One, the most important, is it could be looked at as an abandonment. The courts may see it as you abandoning your house, which is a big marital asset, or even worse, your kids. I can't say how many times it's hurt someone in a custody battle when the other spouse turns around and says, well, they picked up, packed their bags, and left. And then my client is sitting there seeking, shared custody, and they move out so quickly they don't even have suitable rooms for the children or their own place. Beware when you make that decision, and I would always consult with an attorney before you do. The second part also pertains to finance. Litigants are expected to maintain the status quo when they are divorcing. So whatever the parties were doing and paying prior to the divorce, they must do so the same during the divorce. You can't just stop paying the mortgage or stop paying the rent because you decided you had enough of your spouse and pack your bags and move. It doesn't work that way. So make sure you consult with legal counsel before doing anything with regards to vacating the marital residence. The third common mistake I see is trying to hide assets and money. If you're thinking about hiding assets or money, don't. Courts see thousands and thousands of cases at a time. So you're not the only one who wants to keep what they feel is theirs. However, full disclosure is everything. If you get caught hiding assets or money by the court, you will likely lose more than you are actually trying to hide. So disclose, disclose, disclose. And if you think that your spouse is hiding something, well, I've got that topic covered in another video. There's ways of figuring all of that out and disclosing that to the court. The court will punish them likewise for fraudulently hiding assets or money. The fourth mistake I see made frequently is signing an agreement out of guilt. I can't tell you how many times I see this happen. People come in and they ask me to file a motion to vacate an agreement they signed because they either felt bad, they were the one leaving the marriage, or I just wanted it over with. Consult with an attorney to at least review before you sign anything. You need an agreement that is going to protect your future. You certainly don't want to live with an agreement you can't abide by that isn't in your best interest while your ex walks away scot-free. Make sure you consult with an attorney before you sign anything. Do not sign agreements out of guilt. And fifth mistake I see is choosing the wrong attorney. Choosing the wrong attorney can happen to just about anyone. People that are consulting for divorces are emotionally drained and they're usually desperate. So make sure that you are careful when choosing your attorney, because some attorneys will say anything just to get your money. Other attorneys, they just won't fight for you. Some both. You're going to be stuck with them at least, until you can find another attorney. It becomes costly. You need to trust your attorney and be comfortable enough with them to ask them questions and have them explain it. They need to be knowledgeable and they need to be able to strategize with you. They should be part of your team. Divorces might be the most stressful time of your life. You certainly want somebody you trust and can lean on. Also, I'll probably be coming up with another video covering this topic, so stay tuned. So now that I've covered what not to do during a divorce, what are you supposed to do? I've got a few videos coming up with topics such as custody, child support, alimony, and step-by-step guides to some of the legal loopholes that'll help you get through those. If you have any divorce questions, please put them in the comments and I will respond. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And remember, breaking up is hard to do, but with the right information, you can come out stronger. Hope to see you again.